What is good, boys? You know I gotta get on here and talk about something I'm passionate about. And if you've been subscribed to the channel for a minute, then you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm passionate about, right? You know what I've been doing for the past year. And you know what this video is about. Yeah, you know a whole bunch, don't you? Yeah, I'm gonna stop saying you know. But you probably so some people probably confused about that whole subscribe thing I said. Yeah, that's what we do over here. We subscribe to the channel. I know it's probably like misspelled down below, but hit that big red button, all right? That can really help a brother out. But yeah, I want to talk about something I'm passionate about because you know I like wrestling, and for a brief time, just because certain things happened, I wasn't into it, but something happened that's very significant in my life right now, and I got to talk about it on here. And I had a previous video talking about what was going to happen, but now I'm about to give you the aftermath and my thoughts on my experience, all right? And what am I talking about? So basically, I've been training to wrestle for about a year, a little bit over a year. I would say, well, I know I started in November 2019, and I was training up until March. March is when the pandemic actually, well, I wouldn't say it started. It started a little bit before that, like February-ish, but people didn't take it serious until March and April. So yeah, once they started taking it serious, my class closed. And when that happened, basically, all right, so the class closing, and also with WWE shows not having the crowd, I really lost my touch with wrestling for a little minute. So finally, when the school opened back up, I can't remember the exact date it opened back up, but when it opened back up, I really lost my passion. I was going like once a week. I wasn't into it. Like, I was not putting my effort into the moves or anything, and it felt like I was starting over because I haven't been in a ring so long. And ring rust is real, all right? If you've never been in a ring, if you never wrestled, ring rust is real. Even though I'm not like a professional or anything, but I felt like everything I learned was just, you know, I had it at one point and it just went missing after that. But this experience I got, so I've been training recently, and we didn't have shows up until this year. All right, soon as it hit 2021, they announced that we're gonna bring back shows to the indie scene. All right, my specific school, they started back doing shows, and they partnered with another company. So when they did that, we started a show. I did a show on January 2nd. I brought it up in a previous video and said I was going to do this show, and basically I was refereeing, okay? I had to get a feel for the crowd, because some people get out there and, you know, have stage fright and all that. I was really worried at first, I'm not going to lie. And if you're not going out there nervous, then you're not going to do good. Somebody told me that, and it really made sense, because he was like, if you go out there confident, you're gonna mess up, whether you're a ref or you're an actual competitor. Because if you're too confident, you're gonna be unsafe. And the whole point of wrestling, you know, it's like ballet dancing, all right? It's like acting, all right? You're not, you know, okay? I ain't gotta explain this, but you know, you gotta keep your opponent safe, and the ref sometimes, because you know the ref, you know, he's in the action sometimes, but you know you gotta keep everybody in the match safe. So in that situation, I was nervous, I'm not gonna lie. When I went out there, I ref 2 matches that night, and I went out there and I was nervous out of my mind at that first match, because I'm like, all right, so my plan is don't look at the crowd. I really zoned them out. It really worked. I did not look at the crowd, and plus the lights being off really helped, okay? The lights being off in the crowd, they had all the spotlights on the ring. I don't even know where I was going with that sentence. All the spotlights were on the ring, so I was pretty good. I was perfect. I don't know what happened right there either, but yeah, I was pretty good. And long as I paid attention to the match, you know, helped out the competitors, they said, all right, we about to do this move, and I helped them out. It was pretty easy, all right, and I started to get used to it. I started to get comfortable, all right. I did that, and I did the count, you know, 1, 2, 3, rung the bell, did all that, all right, and I felt great after that first match. It comes to the second match, you know, I'm not as nervous as the first match, but I'm still kind of nervous because, you know, me being me, I know how I am, all right? In front of, like, people I don't know, it's just, I don't act like me. and it takes a minute for me to get used to and like comfortable around certain people. Like on here I can just talk because I'm not in front of a crowd, so I can like really be me on here. But if I'm like live talking about stuff like this, I would be very nervous right now. So I really like, all right, so when I went out there for the second match, I really enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed it more than the first match, because the first match I was just concentrating on, like, don't get nervous, don't miss anything in the match, because, like, say, like, somebody goes for a pin and you just, like, you're stuck. Like, I didn't want to be that guy. And plus, I had my friend with me. Like, I didn't want to be embarrassed, of course, and embarrassed in front of the locker room. I've been in the locker room before, but this situation, like, there's a lot of cool people back there, and, like, bro, I just... You know, I want to be a part of the family, man. I just want to be great, you know. And I'm pretty confident in myself, and I know I can get to a good level of success in this business. So I'm just like, every match I go out there, I'm gonna just do better than last time. You gotta put the step in there. Like, you gotta step up past whatever you did last time. You got to do better than you did last time. That's the only way to succeed in this. Like, you got to get better. It's always some place to learn. It's always something you missed and you can go fix later on. And that's what I like about this business, because it's always some way to innovate and like change things, and you can start brand new and still have those fans and all that. And like, I can better describe this like once I become an actual wrestler. But even being out there as the ref is still a lot of pressure on you, because you got to be able to basically give the messages to the wrestlers. You got to be on your P's and Q's, basically, because you don't know what's gonna happen next in the match unless you talk to the competitors in the match. And that's what I did. Me being nervous at the beginning, I talked to basically the two people I was reffing, well, the two matches I was reffing. I went and talked to both sets of people. All right, so I went and talked to the first two. I was like, all right, is there anything significant or important in the match that you want me to pay attention to? It was like, nah, just be there for the ending. You know, I'm gonna end it with doing my finisher, and he's gonna reverse it, and I'm gonna roll him up. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep an eye on that. And then the second match, it was actually gonna end by DQ. I might put some photos up in this video. I probably already did, but the match ended by DQ because dude ran in there with a wrench of the long variety. Okay, this was the biggest wrench I've ever seen in my life, and I don't even know where he pulled it out from, because I was paying attention to the match. All right, that's what I was supposed to be doing. But he ran in the ring, he knocked the dude out with the wrench. I had to DQ. Like, I had to ring the bell, man. So, you know, the ref doing his job. That's what I did. All right, I got out of there in a hurry because I didn't want to be the next victim. You feel me? But he did take out both of those competitors, and I DQ'd the match. It was yeah, it just didn't count. So all together, like, this match, well, this experience was actually great. So if you stayed this long to actually hear my story about my first time reffing, I really appreciate you. And if you enjoyed this, go ahead and leave a like. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Yes, it's a subscribe. Hit that big red subscribe button. Also the bell button so you be notified when I upload more videos like this. I might talk about my second experience because I will be reffing again this Saturday. So I might talk about that too. And I know I promised in my other ref video that I would get like videos and stuff, but it's like the way it was set up, I couldn't do it. I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna make sure I put something in this video so you can see me actually like in the ref uniform, and probably like some ref photos and stuff I could put up there, and probably like blur the logos and stuff so I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, go ahead and leave a like, man, and then, you know, do all the other usual stuff. And if you do all that, you will be entered into a giveaway. Yes, I said a giveaway. I'm be giving away like Xbox currency, PSN cards, stuff like that. You get to choose basically when you're the winner. So make sure to do all that so you can be entered in the giveaway, and keep up with the video so you will know when the giveaway winners will be announced. All right, so that's it. Your boy Dre is out. Splash.